Hello, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on a Monday, November the 13th, 2023. And we followed up our two green days, Thursday and Friday of last week, with a red day today. Yes, you're seeing a lot of green on the screen here, but we have a couple big red losers, including my PA account. Ouch. Big thing for today, I had quite a few really good trades, and I also had a couple of really bad trades, specifically at the end of the day. So big lesson. I want to point out a couple of things. This line here was one that I had drawn pre-market. I was looking at some of this earlier areas of resistance, in a way, support resistance, but here it was turning into support. And I was watching this unfold throughout the day. We had this section going on here where we just wouldn't break through with this 15,543-ish area. Definitely served as support for us. And I was basing a lot off of that. And then this was also kind of a trend line that I had drawn from the Sunday night. I believe this is Sunday night, yes. And just kind of seeing it a downtrend across this area. I was just drawing some stuff out to just take a look at the charts and see what could I do to become a better reader of the charts and just make better entries and exits and so on and so forth. So the thing that stood out to me today was every one of my losers. If you're new, the red box signifies a loser. This horizontal green arrow is my entry point. In this case, this green arrow up means I took this for a long, which was not a very smart trade. The red arrow means I took this next trade for a short. Green means it was a winner. So I had a loser, winner, 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 small loser, winner, small winner, loser, loser, good winner, 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 and then a couple of losers at the end of the day. So the thing that stands out to me is every one of my losers was off the 21 EMA. This blue line is the 21 EMA, and I typically trade best when I'm taking my entries around that 21 EMA, when the market comes back to that level, and then I either go long or short off of it. Here we were on the 21 EMA. Same with this entry. This one was off a little bit, but we had this bounce off of this support level, which gave me a lot of confidence in this trade. This one was way off. This one was way off. This one here was on the trend of the EMA as well. Good trade here. This was a bit of a lucky trade. We were rolling over here, and I took this for a short, and I luckily caught a little bit of profit there on this big wick. So that was a lucky trade there. Here, I went long. I'm not quite sure what I was seeing, just chasing a little bit here. That is one of the biggest problems that I have, is chasing trades. And I did it here at the end of the day on my PA account, and it hurt me badly. I know better, and I want to focus around these yellow circles are the trades I took with my PA account. Well, actually, I took these two also with the PA account, but I want to talk about these. This first one here, we had this nice little rip up, and we had a bit of a consolidation, and I jumped in long. Shouldn't have. This was definitely a push trade and kind of a chase trade. We just watched this move happen, and if you notice, I took a loss here, and I find that I do this. This is a bad habit of mine. When I take a loss, then I start pushing. And that's just a mental breakdown, and just mentally not sticking to the game plan. And I know better. So it's, in a sense, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about it because I know that I shouldn't do that. I do it anyway. But in any case, so I took this for a loss, went long up here and stopped me out. And then I patiently waited until we rolled over, and then we caught this just kind of right off this 21 EMA, and I took this for a short, and I really had a good trade. We actually, if you look here, I waited for this to come back, and then I took my entry, and then we just continued to drop down and took a nice profit. That was a really good trade, and in hindsight, I should have just left it. Well, no, I shouldn't have left it there because I really identified a good entry point here. Here I had a nice short trade, or a long trade up here at the top. I was waiting again till this pulled back, and then took a long and grabbed a little bit of profit there. And then here, as I was watching this roll over and cross this 21 EMA, and I was really paying attention to the 15-minute chart. I don't know if we can see that really well here, but I was paying a lot of attention to the 15-minute. And that was right after I made this winning trade, I started noticing that we had topped out, and here we had a bit of a double top in a sense, but and we just started to roll over, and it really just looked like this. That felt to me like we were going to lose quite a bit of points here at the end of the day, and I was right. My problem is this is my problem. I had taken a loss, taken a win, taken a small win. I don't think I'd traded the PA account with this trade. But then here I traded with the PA account, and we were consolidating a little bit, and I decided that we weren't moving fast. We weren't dropping very fast, and I decided to move my stop into profit, which is where I ended up taking profit. So it comes back and it stops me out for a little bit of profit, and then pulls all the way back. It goes past my entry point by like 2 or 3 ticks, nothing much. I really, and this is another rule of mine, is when you enter a trade, you let the trade run. And I knew better. And I remember thinking in my subconscious, I shouldn't do this, but I wanted to protect. I was just trying to protect the PA account, and I ended up costing me. Had I left this trade run, I would have ended up, instead of the next trade being a loser, I would have had probably a $300 winner here, and I would have been done. We ended up making this huge drop, exactly what I thought we were going to do. But at this point, I couldn't trade because I had chased. After we got this little profit, this thing drops down, and then I jump in. Stupidly. Chasing. I cannot do that. We pull back, stop me out. Just DUMB, capital DUMB all over it. And then I was not able to trade because of my GAT setting. And then I jumped in again, knowing that this is just fear of missing out, having a bit of FOMO, kind of in a way going on tilt. It's embarrassing, but I did it, so it is what it is. That's why I do this, so I become a better trader, and I become more disciplined. But yeah, I entered here at the bottom. You never short at the bottom. I know better. We had this support level, just a bad trade, and definitely stopped me out for loss there. So I ended up with a loss of a couple $100, almost 500 on my one eval account, and then also the UProfit account, and then the PA account, which is down like $200 and some now from 50 grand. So it's not down a ton, but it was nice to start day one with a win on Friday on the PA, and then today we dug a bit of a hole, so we'll have to try to do better tomorrow. But big lesson here is I was actually, for the most part, I really read things quite well. Didn't have the patience here to let this trade run, which was a mistake. I don't expect to have every trade be a green trade. I know that I'm going to make mistakes. I know that I'm going to enter in areas where I shouldn't sometimes, and that's just part of trading. But you just work on getting better each and every day. But I have got to let my trades run unless I see that it's just definitely going the wrong direction. That was what happened here. I entered this long, thought we were going to continue to rip, and I immediately saw that, hey, this is not going to go my way, and I just closed the trade out. And I'm glad I did, because I would have got stopped out for a couple $100 loss had I not done that. And in hindsight, I should have done that here, should have done it here. I mean, I could have, there's just so many things I could have done to prevent ending up where I ended up at. But hey, it is what it is. Made a little bit of money with quite a bit of the accounts, but overall was about a $1,000 red day. And we'll just regroup again tomorrow. So we learn lessons, and we try to become better because of it. So, all right, I think I'll leave it at that. Wish me luck. Hope you guys had a good day. Have a good day tomorrow, and we'll catch you on the flip side.